This is a classic ornament because it's a circle. And that's really all you need. If you just have a circle and you put it on a tree, people are like, whoa, it's a Christmas tree now. Because there aren't many other circular things that appear on trees. And this one in particular says Christmas 1981. That's a year, okay? The year that came after the greatest year ever made. Now, this is a strange one because it's kind of hairy. There's hair growing out of it. I didn't know ornaments grew hair, but maybe this is just like kind of a new take on an old classic, you know. It's kind of like that. Sorry, I gotta put these ornaments back on. I'm not a savage. Okay, we got more presents here. We already went over the presents, I think twice. But here we have some very, this is basic decoration. And this, I don't really know what else to call it. It's a thin string with a red circle, a little tiny clear circle, a clear tube, and a brown circle with a little bit of a cold sore right around the top there, as you can see. So these are used just to throw onto the tree, just to add sustenance. It's kind of like just to fill in the gaps. You know, it kind of like when you eat a snack. You know, not like an unhealthy snack, but like a good snack, like carrots or celery, or maybe just a cup of water. It just helps fill you, and it can bring joy to your heart. Oh, okay, sorry. I sometimes I just get really excited when I just think of stuff like that. It's just so crazy. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is an apple. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Aren't you gonna eat it? No, because it's not real. Ow! Yeah, see, this is actually very hard, which is impressive because apples that are real are also kind of hard. So, ooh. Yeah, but the bottom is a little bit weird, kind of like actual apples. So I give this fake apple a 9 out of 10. If I were to give it a actual reason why I left out that extra one, it's because of the lack of juices. I mean, I know usually real apples, but I'm sure they could just just maybe with a patch or something, add some sort of juices to apples, to fake apples. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching too much. Okay, anyways. Here we have another stocking. It says Gene on it. You all know who that is. And see, it opens up. Look it. Watch. Did you see it? Look it. See? Why can't I stop? Okay. So the holiday cheers are getting to me. Okay, so. Oh, look at that. He didn't get what he wanted for Christmas. Clearly, but that doesn't matter. What matters is his haircut. See, this is a classic haircut, okay? It screams masculinity. Now, say that with me, kids. Masculinity. Yes, that's right. Now, that's what this is, okay? Ooh, okay, yeah. I like the frame on the front. We don't count backs, but this is pretty good. Now, what really makes it is his nutcracker guard on the front, like saying, "Don't touch this young boy, or I will make you suffer. That's a promise that I will keep to the very limits of my soul." He would say something like that, because he has gems inside of him and all that. But that's a pretty good one. I like it. I'd rate that high on a list. Anyways, because of the nutcracker and the frame and the picture and the hair. but not the back, so it wouldn't get a perfect rating. Anyways, let's see what we can review next. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of story going on here. Look at that. Wow. So, oh my gosh, this, I think it's a snowman, but it's hard to tell because it has an anchor with a snake around it. It also has money. Why would a snowman need money? It knows it'll melt. Love to travel. Yeah, probably to the North Pole or something like that, to be with Santa Claus. It also has a tag that says Bon Voyage. Oh, okay. Hang on. It has a life preserver too. It's not going to the North Pole. I think there's a dark story going on here. There's so much to tell. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we have something that's kind of weak in my opinion. It looks like a snowflake, but it's actually a doily. See? Girls love these. I hate these. Just put that right back up there. Good. See how like fragile it is? Barbara, will you be mine? That's what these plants, but they're not real plants. Don't worry. That's what these plants say. Uh-oh. Glitter. I hate glitter. Now, if I can just avoid the glitter, I'll review this leaf. You can kind of see through it. It feels nice though, like really nice to the touch, like almost too good. Ooh, I shouldn't do that. But yeah, this is a really it's aesthetically pleasing for a tree because this is also looking like a plant. There you go. See, it just adds to it. See, like when it's not there, boring. When it's there, oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay, now for the next thing. We have San Francisco. Now, I'm going to... Made in China. What the heck? Okay, this thing is interesting. There's rope, there's a boat, there's a lighthouse to help guide the boat to land. That's what lighthouses do, okay? And there's a flag that says San Francisco, 1997. Now, that's not the greatest year ever, but, you know, stuff happened that year. And there's a flag on the boat. So you know that that's the boat. Okay, so on to the next thing. Okay, here's something a little more interesting and not your average everyday ornament. Here's a starfish, like a real starfish, with a pink ribbon around two of its legs. Now, the ribbon isn't really used as a means of hooking it on, okay? It's just there to look good. Now, I may be a little biased. I do kind of prefer functionality over just pleasing to the eye. So I'm not going to really give much credit to this. I mean, I know it looks amazing, but I like my ornaments to, you know, work. So, I don't know. I can't really say that's a good ornament. You know, like a truly, like, see, I'm having so much difficulty putting this on. See, that was way too much effort. I actually had to, like, flex. This is a book with glasses, which suggests that the reader of this book needed glasses to read it. And it says, love to read. This is a person who devotes their life to reading. I'm not lying. That's what it says. It says, dang it. It says, love to read. You know what? I love to read this too. What the heck? Oh, these pages are fake. That's a terrible ornament. Where did it go? Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. This is something a little bit out of the box, I should say. But I won't say that. That's what you want me to say. Because I don't know why, but I'm not going to say that. It isn't out of the box. This is bland. It's like an angel with a hump. Look at that. See, it has wings. It looks normal from the front, right? Except for the fact that its face is basically just a line. But when you turn it to the side, it's like some sort of weird fish thing with a hump. It's like wearing a dress. But maybe it's also a bird. Oh! It's a bird! I was looking at it wrong. This is actually its stomach, not like a hump. Holiday cheers. It's a bird, okay. I apologize to everyone. This is actually a very genius and out-of-the-box type of ornament. You can see it even has the beak. See? Oh my gosh, it even has like a piece of like material. Like material for a nest. See, it's like flying. Or like or something like that. I don't know, I'm insane. Actually, you know what? I'm not insane. I'm a sane and completely level-headed individual. But what I like about this is that it focuses you into its single red eye. The rest of its body is made out of twisted gold from the core of the planet Earth. That's a pretty good instrument. I didn't know what it was at first. Wow. See, I know, I gotta keep going. This had, to understand it, I had to think. And there's so few ornaments that do that. Like, I had to be like, I gotta move it. I gotta turn it to understand it. Wow. Dang. I've never been so, like, emotionally disturbed by something in my life. Is that the right word, disturbed? I think I should have said something like invested. I don't know. Anyways. Wow. There aren't many left. So I think we'll go for this one. This is something that's actually pretty cool. This could be a lot of things, okay? It could be like a candle in the middle of a circle with 2 leaves. But that also doubles down as a wreath. A wreath and a canoe with a single lit torch sailing slowly and eerily in the deep, dark Korgon swamp. That is called creativity. I know many of you don't have that, but bear with me on this. Speaking of which, oh my gosh. This is the bear that has all of the little presents. The white squares, the red rectangles, and the long green rectangles. They're all connected, and they all go to this single bear. Connected by wire. It also has a little bit of a dress, or maybe a vest, okay? So you can't really tell what its gender is, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that it has all the presents that all the children want. And it's keeping it from them. Remember that. It has feet. It has legs too. Oh, and arms. So I really like it when detail is put into ornaments. Okay, let's move on. Oh boy, there's another bear. Look at this one. It's really creepy. It's holding the other present. Okay, so it's like a complex. I get it. It's a complex. There's multiple bears scattered about. Oh, look at, there's another one. Okay, so it's like one big long ornament. I get it. It's a complex. So, okay. If I see any more of those bears, I'm just going to pass them up, assuming that I've basically already reviewed all of them. So, we're going to move on to this little guy. Aww. Look at that. It's just a little round bird. This might be my favorite, but it's not. Want to know why it's not my favorite? No hook. Hardly an ornament. But it does nicely just sit there. It almost seems like it's a real bird. Like, look at that. It looks like you could just like, or something like that. This is a very basic ornament, but the thing is, it looks, and here's the thing about these deceitful ornaments. They look like they're a circle, but they're not a circle, or a sphere, I should say. It's like almost flat on one side, but it looks like, wow, I'm going to see a full sphere. But then when you're like, oh, heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. Instant heartbreak. I promise you. Okay. I'm going to leave that one be. But I do like how it has a little hook. It just makes me feel so invested. So, it's an alright thing. It's disappointing and heartbreaking, but it also makes me feel invested in it. Okay, what do we have next? We got a star here. This isn't the star, but it is a star. And what I really like about this one is that it represents control. There's glitter on it, but it's glued on it, so it's not going to get everywhere. And I love that kind of security. It just makes me feel so secure. Yeah. And I like that. To Jared. Huh, who's that? Ah, here we go. A bird. Now this is an interesting specimen because it's like it's trying to be realistic, but it just comes off as strange. Look at that. Its nest is twisted. It even says made in China. What? Birds don't have that. But as you know, I like hangers. But look. Come on. That's just disappointing. That's one of my least favorites so far. Okay. Now this is probably my favorite bird. Want to know why? 'Cause the reason I like this bird is that it's just so real. Like, forget my imagination. Why would I need to imagine a bird when I can just look at this? And I'm like, wow, this suits all my bird needs. Ooh. Okay, getting too giddy. Okay, but that is a definite 10 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. There's no hanger. But it's still epic. Like an epic. Okay, what do we have next? Here's a hat. Now this is just like those two little gloves that we reviewed earlier. But you can't put it on anywhere, really. The gloves, at least, they could warm your fingers. But this, it's like, there's so much space. I know what you're thinking. Hats go on your head, moron. But I can't put it on my head. It fell off, see? That's the point I was just trying to make like 4 seconds ago. And I like that it has a hanger, but it's just so impractical. It does look nice though. It's just not useful. Unlike this bird that we just did. This is the thing we reviewed last time. Here we have what is known as the Pale Menace. Now, aside from the paleness, I love circles, okay? And this is circles everywhere inside a circle with a circular face. And look, that back looks beautiful. The back's soft, like almost too good to the touch. And look, a hanger. But the paleness is a little bit blinding, so we're gonna have to be careful of that one. Okay, so what are we gonna do next? Here's another, oh my gosh. Here's another image. Look at the king. The king returns. I like that one. There's a hanger. It's just nicely made. It's solid, like very solid. Like a brick, you know? Bricks are solid. See, when you hold a brick, you're like, wow, this is kind of heavy. And it feels really solid. Like, this could support something. This could build another thing. And in unison with other bricks, it could build something that... Here we have a beautiful young lady in a dress holding a harp. 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 There we go. And she doesn't have a face, though. Or legs. And the thing is, you kind of just have to just put her there and hope that she doesn't do like something like that and fall off or anything. So it's kind of an edgy ornament if you would like to describe it like that. But that's how I would also like to describe it, like that. Edgy. So you just kind of have to trust in her, in the person that she is, to not fall off of this tree. Not other trees, but this tree. Trust in her. Anyways, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is called innovation, okay? I know that's a big word, but look at that. It's a clamp. See, I'm used to hangers because that's called nostalgia or classic. This is a clamp. This is like new age technology, okay? And it's for a cup. Oh my gosh, and there's words all over the cup. It's like an adventure. Okay, so it says Christmas is a perfect blend of laughter, love, and time with friends. Wow. And look at, there's a candy cane for a handle. There's fragments of mistletoe littered around the edge of the cup so you can put your mouth on it, because they're thinking like mistletoe is for kissing, so let's put it around the rim of the cup where you're going to put your lips, because that's what you do with mistletoe, you kiss. Dang, they put so much thought into this. And look at, there's like imaginary liquid in there, so you pretend that you can like, see, I just kissed the mistletoe. And is that how mistletoe works? You kiss the mistletoe? I don't remember. Christmas 2001. Christmas 2001. It says it on both sides, okay? Which is really good in case if you forget what it says on one side, you can look at the other side of this little sticker because it says the same thing. Understand? I hope you understand that. Okay, that I would rate that one really high. That was a rush. I need to monitor my heart. My goodness, things are about to get crazy. Okay, Ooh, okay. This isn't a good entry into the pine cone realm because I've noticed, like, look, there's more to come, but this is a terrible introduction. And I'm sorry that you, the viewer, have to view it. I mean, oh man. Oh. Okay. Well, see, this pine cone is held together with earwax. And what's really strange, if you may look at it, is that its stem is over here. I always thought stems grew in the middle. I didn't know pine cones grew up like this and then branched out on the side. I, yeah, no, I don't think that's how it works. But I'll look into that. Don't worry, guys. If you're panicking, stop. I'll figure this out. I will. Okay, so as for the next thing, there's another picture. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a real bird, but it was the ornament. See the thrills that this can give? Absolutely the best. Okay, but we're talking about this one now. I can't give that one all the glory. Okay, so this ornament in particular, like I'm talking about this one, okay? There's a picture of a baby on it, like a baby. But it's within a tree, so it's like a tree within a tree. Whoa. Take that in for a second. And there's gems all over this tree. And it comes with a fabric hanger. That's excellent. That's craftsmanship at its finest. Oh, and the back. A little messy, but you know what? Sometimes age is beauty. Remember that. Okay. Now here we have, this is a very simple one. Ooh. Do you see the problem? This one isn't just blank white like this side. There's like all this weird green and red. I don't understand that. I'm not going to rate that one. That's just confusing. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking about something that's interesting, okay? You have a pine cone, okay? And I know what you're thinking. That's already interesting. But there's more. Watch. Look at. See, you have a bunch of bears, but they have these distending arms that, like, kind of just, like that sort of thing, you know? Like just slender arms as they're, like, kind of touching the reef. Or wreath. Sorry. But it's like, you know, like a circle. Pine cone, and then bear arms everywhere. Ooh. See, it gives me chills. It comes with a hanger. It's like, look you could hang it from here, here, and here. And maybe within these two loops. So there's like 5 hanging combinations that you can use with this one ornament. Wow. That is amazing. I'm going to give that one a 5 out of 10. Okay. Moving on. This one, okay, here's our first reindeer ornament. This one is fantastic, okay? Ooh. Okay. Oh, I see. It's like a movie, see? When you turn it, it changes. It's like, here's the first scene, and here's the second scene. Just like in a movie. I love innovation. I can't get enough of it. And it's just that sort of thing that gives me hope. Here's a candy cane. You can't eat it. Disappointing. Beyond every single reason. I don't even want to talk about that. Okay. Happy holiday. Okay. This is an ultimate standard. Okay. I did say that the circle ornament is like the classic, the original, but happy holiday. rectangle, hanger. Oh yeah. Look at it. See,